one time my daughter, we were in Yosemite, and she was about 11, and she got terrified to go up this hill that, was at Vernal Falls, and it looked like a scene out of like a thriller movie that, like, the gates are going to fall down and the railing's going to fall down, and she was just terrified. And I said, okay, so the first thing is you slow down their sympathetic nervous system. So this is what you do when you have like too much anxiety. So I just said, let's just breathe and let's just focus on that little flower. So it's called a grounding exercise.
Mm-hmm.
So we just got kind of grounded for a minute. And I said, hey, do you think that you could take that step right in front of you and step next to the flower? And she's like, okay. And she took that step. And I said, hey, what about the one next to the rock? And yep, boy, this took us forever to get up this hill. But eventually we got up there. And so what I do with people in therapeutically is I break everything into a really small step. If I'm dealing with someone who's doing school avoidance and they can't go to school, you know what that first step is? Can you have breakfast in the morning before school? Okay. Can you sit in the car? I'll have a kid sit in the car until they kind of get bored. And then I go, can you drive? We're not going to go to school, like inside, but we're just going to drive and hang out at the parking lot. And so then it's like we sit in the parking lot for a little while. So we call them exposure activities. Because one of my, I'd say, biggest interventions is expanding someone's comfort zone. Mm-hmm. Because our comfort zones have gotten really small. It's like, it's my computer and my gaming system and my room. And that's what I'm going to do this weekend. And so what I do is I try to expand it. And I do it through like mini exposures. And so when people get stuck and they can't like get out there in the world, I just do small steps.